everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft Farm Haven. I'm EasyG, and in today's episode, we are going to be building a blacksmith house. Well, sort of. It's going to be for the blacksmith, the toolsmith, maybe the mason, I don't know, a couple of villagers. So it's going to be a rather sort of large build. It's not that big, but it's kind of big. And we are also going to be using this mining area in the back because I think it will actually work perfectly. So I've got a couple of designs and that's what we are going to be doing today. And if you're wondering, this is episode 19. So yeah, let's get started with collecting some of the materials that we are going to need, and then we'll get started in the back there where you can see a slight outline of the building that we are going to do. Let's go! Now that we have finished collecting all of the materials, it's time to start building. Okay, and that is the roof and texturing and the chimneys and everything complete. We now have the structure. Now we can actually start with the inside, and I'm really excited to get started with decorating, so let's jump right into that. Okay, I have finished everything in this house and now it's time to give you all a tour. So let's go see what I've done. I think we'll start off over here, which is the entrance of the bottom floor. And over here we've got a little bit of a workspace. So I don't know, I just thought this worked, so don't ask why there's a lava cauldron. It just works. And then we've got a fire here as well, and we've got some tools. And then I put some things here that someone who's working with metal could maybe make, like the racks. Not necessarily the saddles, but the racks. And not necessarily the blankets, but again, the racks. But I just wanted to put something up on it, and this looked pretty cute. Inside, we've got a little bit more of a display of some of the things that someone working with metal would make. So we've got some tools over here, got some swords, and then we also have iron horse armor and the iron stand, as well as a bunch of armor stands with iron armor, and then we've got a little person holding a sword as decoration. We've got our helmet with a hat stand up there and a snow globe because it's the festive season. And then we've got a couple more tools over here with some bridles, and it's more towards the bridle rack, but I mean, technically there are a lot of metal components on a bridle, which you would probably make in a place like this. And then we also have some leads and the lead rack. And then over here we've just got a nice fireplace and this absolutely gorgeous painting. And then we've got a little Christmas tree over here. And I have some storage over here. And I finally found these shutters, and it's like the coolest thing ever. It's like a giant door. Anyway, after waking up, we can head this way, which leads to, well, the second floor. And if we walk right in here, we've got our dining table as well as our little kitchen. And through these doors, if we just walk straight, we find a little balcony over here where we can just sit and relax and take in the view. That's honestly quite pretty, except for that tower. I needed that for some of the transitions. Please excuse it. It looks terrible, I know. Anyway, in here we've got one of the bedrooms with, again, a stunning painting. And this time I decided to go with blue bedding because, well, I just felt like blue fit the vibe. And it looks very cute. We've got a couple of decorations on the shelves. We've got this orange cat plant pot, and then we've got a globe, and this one is like browns, and it's like a grayish, more washed out tone. And it can spin, which is really cool. And on the other side, we have another bedroom with a stunning painting. And we've got some crystals and a snow globe and a normal globe up here. And again, the blue bedding. Heading back into the kitchen and back to the stairs, you can see there is a ladder back here. And up here on these shelves, we just have some more crystals, a little dude holding a sword, and a light. This is what's up in this little area, just some more storage. And honestly, I think these are going to be wonderful views. Eventually. If I go into free cam, you can see what the house looks like on the sides, and I think it looks pretty good. If we kind of just ignore the scaffolding that I forgot to get rid of. But then I have one more thing that I would like to show you. Here we have a little pathway, and it leads to this mining area, and I thought that this weird cavern hole thing was perfect for that. So we have this, which I don't know what you would call it, but it looks pretty cool. And we've got all of these little platforms on which you would be mining, and I have a couple of ladders to climb down. So that's what this thing looks like. It's a bunch of ores and things that they are taking up to the surface. And we've got some more waiting to be taken up to the surface as well. And those logs are there to help raise this thing and lower it to the ground. If we head over this bridge, you can see that we have a little area here that they have mined out, and we've got some scaffolding that they can use. These logs are holding up this area, and some more logs they can add to add some more weight to this system thingy. And I also added stairs that are waterlogged, and there is water up here, so eventually there will be droplets falling there, I think. I don't know. With this shader pack, it's not really showing, but anyway, there is water dripping down there to give it a little bit of character. I am just waiting for the sun to set a little more so you can see what this area looks like at night. I have literally been waiting nearly 5 minutes, and it has felt like an eternity, even though it's actually not that long. Okay, so this is sort of what it looks like when it gets darker, and honestly, I think the lights give it such a nice warm glow, and it just actually looks really nice. You can let me know what you think in the comments down below, but I think it looks super cool. I also thought I'd just quickly show you what this house looks like in the dark, and honestly, I think it looks really cool. And I know it's not as cottagecore as some of the other builds, but I thought it would look a bit weird if we tried to do that with this giant build. And there's supposed to be living 4 villagers in here, so I know it's a bit big, but you know what? It's okay. That brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And also, I have a question for you all. Is it time for a new series? Because I'm honestly getting a little bored with this series, and I think it's really time that we do something else. So perhaps we should do a couple more episodes and just finish off this village in a quick transformation instead of doing each of the next builds on its own, and also finish up the last things on the farm, and then we can actually start a new series. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will take your suggestions into consideration before I make any choices. Anyway, have an amazing day, have an amazing week, and remember that God loves you. Bye, guys! I was going to throw iron, but I can't find my iron, so here's some seeds. Okay, bye!